Let's see. Let's see. How are things gonna turn out here? Decent plane. Pretty well doable in terms of getting to wherever you want. Will it be a military game? As much as we've had a lot of military games lately, to be fair. I'm just gonna change this so people don't get confused. We're on game 4. As much as we've had a lot of military games so far, it really hasn't been a big issue. Like we're in a period right now where there are so many military games. But at the same time, it's actually been a little while since I've seen one. So maybe with the plane going down here, there's a chance that we'll see a military game. There's no guarantees, of course. Seems like both the Penguins and Elgiganten are making their way up towards the north. Could be a little bit of a confrontation in North George. It's not. I don't remember last time I heard a fight in North George. It's been a while. It's been a while. Teams normally don't tend to fight for North George. Face, they're going military. Okay, that's not too often we see that. They could have gone over towards Military Power. The plane had the, the distance for them to go where they normally would. But now we have a new military looting team, it seems. Multiple teams flying up towards the north as well. Both Elite Esports and Northern Lights flying towards School Labs and Rostock. And then down towards Farm, we have another 4 teams splitting. We have Rise and Win fighting right next to each other. Oh, where are you flying, buddy? Where are you flying? Fly like an eagle. Kovalevi, get inside that vehicle. Fortunately for you, Art didn't see him. I will say that he actually did see him. Tommy gun, will it do the damage? No, it won't. Not enough anyway to get the kill. And also, it's not going to be a military game. It's not going to be a military game. It's going to go up towards the main island. And, well, there's no way of saying what's going to happen from here. These can really go either way. No WTSG, so no water, town, and ruins looting. 303 will split Gatka. What are we looking at here? What else are we looking at here? I don't want a field ending. We get so many of them. I do not want a field ending. I feel like we get a few too many of them these days. Let's try something new. Okay, so what my thought is, now that we're playing Erangel 2.0, we want to explore the new areas of fighting in, what do you say? The fighting in some of the areas that have recently been redone. Let's hold that thought for a second, though. Oh, Mark, and they're getting breached. The Lovers are coming in, your current first place team. M16 and unreloaded UMP. M16 and burst. How useful is it? Good enough to get your first knock at least. Reposition immediately. You'll have to. Rocks fell down. Late is already there with the rest. Vasco is by himself and is going to be by himself for a while. Nate is going to be lopped on in. I think Vasco heard it. Yes, indeed he did. He's now outside. Trying to stay alive. Will he be seen around the corner? Vasco's seen. Knocked as well. Simka is there with the knock. Gets him down. Page tries to help, but it's too late. Vasco has fallen. And now the remaining Omargan players, they gotta decide whether they want to fight this or just leave. I mean, they could stay around and try and fight this. You see Page, he went aggressive. He wanted to go up and help. Or at least get some revenge for losing his teammate. That's a 2x, and that's pretty limiting in terms of how much you can really see. So I don't think there's any reason to fight for this. Back off, and see where else you can fare here. Liquid rotating towards the east side of, or northeast side of Chopsticks. We'll be pretty well settled there. What else? What else do we have? Anyone going to yellows will get themselves a crate. Always good to see. Did EB see it? Maybe they saw it. Let's see. Do you have eyes on the crate? It's right there. I think they're scouting yellows because they want the crate. Or maybe just scouting yellows because they want yellows. But if they go there, they'll also get a crate. I guess that's just a win-win. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. We'll be able to push down towards yellow. Still soon enough to learn that it's completely free and up for grabs. CBNK making the moves forward. Ilke Ganton trying to rotate across. They did manage to get 2 players over the bridge, but there's still Ghost and Norkis left on the north side, and they are not quite safe just yet. Now Morpheus falls. It's always hard to drive uphill, especially with the U, as it's limited how much speed you can really maintain when trying to get up these hillside edge. STRSH. Hestersh. I don't know how to say it. Is I mean, if this is not a vehicle explosion, I don't know what it is. Vehicle already on fire. Marslick needs to start running. At least he's alive. This is more than what can be said about all of this. Vehicle explodes, falls back down the hill. Marslick is alive for now, but his teammates are far away, and I don't think there's going to be any help coming in for him, unfortunately. And we crashed. PUBG, I'm begging you, stop doing this to me. At least it was in the early game, forehead. Oh la 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 la, I love PUBG. Oh la 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 la, oh yes I do. A little bit of a crash, ain't never hurt nobody. We're just gonna discuss what's happening in the meantime. What's happening in the meantime? What we can do while we're waiting for the game to come back up again is that we can take a look at the leaderboard without leaking any passwords. I think that's the way we're gonna do it, at least. Let's see here. Lovers, this is coming into this game. Coming into this game, Lovers was sitting in first place. In a very solid first place, up by 1 point. And that's what I was saying before. Everyone has had pretty much 2 good games and a bad game so far. Liquid had the tough game on Sanok. Lovers had the tough game, one of their games on Miramar. So everyone has had like a really good game. Not a really good game, but like a 7+ point game twice. And then a bad one. And yeah, that's why everyone is sitting so close in it right now. No one has managed to bring home 20+ points, 10+ points per game on an average. I mean, last week we saw, on week 1, sorry, we saw FaZe Clan just completely stomping their way through it. Are we already bugged now? Can we go out and restart again? Or now the game just full on crashed again. We really are in a interested period of time in terms of PUBG and crashing these days. It just full on crashed. Okay. So let's try and restart one more time. Because... We'll do that. We'll do that. Get the restart going once more. Hopefully we'll be able to get back in. Again, worst case scenario, we'll miss 1 game. I do hope that we'll get in. Okay, had it been... I don't know, 13 seconds into the game, 1 minute into the game, fair enough. But people have already landed. They've already started fighting each other. There's still 2 more games left to play. So this game on its own won't be the deciding one in terms of who wins the tournament. Unless, of course, if one team goes out and gets a 20-kill win, there's a chance that maybe this would indeed be very telling of who's going to win the tournament. But I don't think it's going to happen. And therefore, I also don't think it would hurt too much if we miss 1 game. It's, of course, extremely, like, swear word annoying. But not so much we can do about it. Let's see. As we get into this one. Will we be able to maintain a picture now, or will we get kicked out again? Only time will tell. As we try making our way in to the servers once more to see all the action go down. Are they moving? Are they shooting? I see somebody shooting. That's normally a good sign. Can we get to stay here though, or will it be one of those servers that goes full weird crashing mode? Nope. It seems like we're working. I don't want to debate anything, but everyone are in cars moving around. Everyone is driving around trying to get into positions, and yes, it does indeed seem like we are alive and kicking. And I mean, you saw it twice today now. Twice today I have crashed in 3rd person, like in free cam. I've never ever seen that before. So I no longer know how or why the game crashes. I do not know what causes it to happen, which makes it scary. Normally you could kind of avoid it. Spotted on over. XD needs to start shooting, and indeed he does. Nice shooting. There's Spurs up. Tagged up. Down to low HP. Is going to fall as well. So the idea of the breach was a good... Oh my lord, that's a fun circle. The idea of the breach was a good one, but didn't really work out the way that Ryzen Win wanted it to. This circle is pretty interesting. How do you like it, guys in chat? It's absolutely horrible, to say the very least. Page, solo player left alive, trying to get down James. That ain't gonna happen. Maybe Young from the hilltop will be able to do it instead. James is gonna fare over the hill. I have a solid 20 FPS in game right now. Maybe that's because everyone's rotating. I'm not sure. Mexi jumps off the vehicle. He's gonna peek over the top, tack up Young, but it ain't gonna be enough to get the knock in there. Mexi will fall. He'll get flushed as well. Young falls too. Page there to get a little, I guess, revenge on behalf of Team Liquid. Certsy falls down as well. Next circle doesn't have to exclude water either, so this could be all types of horrible. I'm really afraid right now. I'm really afraid of going to spectate players, because I don't want to crash all the time. I'm really afraid of going spectate on players at this moment, because I do not want to crash and miss out on games. But let's try. Let's try. What's the worst? I mean, you don't also want to not see anything. Command falls down. Or else it would be like, you know how Football Manager works? It would be like PUBG Manager, where you only get to see the game like this. That could be the next big thing, right? PUBG Manager. Liquid, they lost Mexi, but it seems like they've opted to take the fight to Navi. That nade could be good, indeed it is. Gets the flush onto Young, which I still believe it to be Senya, but I'm not quite sure, so I'm not gonna say anything of I know this is that guy. I do believe that it is, but I don't know. Tap, ready and waiting. Shoot some bullets down towards Liquid to make sure that his teammates can rotate over towards the north side. Walebi, solo player, needs to find a way out of Pachinki and hopefully towards the circle. Hyperion towards the north. What do you do from here, guys? How do you maneuver towards this circle? It's not going to be easy. You have to most likely, I mean, it could still shift north. Remember, it's only phase 2, this one, so next one can still contain water. It could shift north, but I mean, statistically, and looking at the percentage of landmass, you'd have to think that it goes south. And you already have a cube team, a compound team here, and now I was going to say a team here, but actually Ilkik are crossing on over to Marsalik. Maybe you're crossing a bit too early, though. Let's see. 2 of them are driving. It's Ghostar Norgis, full speed, moving forward, trying to maneuver to safety on the other side. So far, so good. They're alive. You would hate to see, though, that if they actually do manage to make their way up to the mountain, that the circle goes to the north. That'd be unfortunate. That would be unfortunate. Trying to get up. Vehicle almost on fire. At least is smoking some pretty dark smoke already. Boga found a crate. We'll be able to continue around the north side. Let's see, circle. Send us up. It's gonna go south next. You'd have to expect maybe a little towards the east. So we could be looking at a crater ending. That's not something we see too often. Not that it's a new area, but it's a pretty interesting circle. That's for sure. Vampire goes down. D is able to get the knock on towards him. A flush should be coming in anytime soon. Actually, it looks like Norgis might be able to steal it from where he is. Haven't quite found it yet, but there's a chance. Mac crashes to the other warehouse, so 2 teams already inside the warehouses, which I think could potentially be where this game will come to an end. Let's see Liquid trying to plow on through. They'll go straight in between the split of 303 and now straight over towards Lovers as well. K-Mine fell off the bike. James still driving, but where do you come to a stop? I'm not sure. Watch out for the trees, James. Where do you go? Where are you driving? Where do you stop? You continue a little further forward, and there are Face Clan. Hello, James. Welcome. Will you die? Yes, you will. Team Liquid falls. EB falls as they try to find a way to the circle, but it was just too damn tough. Now Omarkin might end up falling as well, and indeed they do. Uber able to get the kill on him, and Face Clan seems like they want to start getting themselves on that the kill points list, as they haven't really been able to make their way into top 8 so far today. Perfectix falls back down. Doesn't want to get knocked here. Makes sense, but at the same time they need to help off Spiro. He's by himself. Now they did find one. I believe Ghostar went down just before, so Marsalik and Norgis are duo left alive, which means that Northern Lights still have the numbers. But does not make it easy at all to try and win a fight up here. As you can see, as soon as these guys are fighting on the ridge lines, there's just so many teams from below that has eyes on them, and they will start shooting. Kovalevi, he's been running since Pachinki. He's going to continue to do that. He's been running for quite a while. And he's going to continue running, and then running some more. Chili found his way safe into front 6, or maybe he's just staying in front 6. He really hasn't been moving all that much this game as far as I know. I like the split from Phantom. They're sitting with a lot of control in the middle. Wherever this circle goes next, they have to be ready to move as soon as it pops. You'd have to think. Another 40 seconds to go. Or is it just... No, it should be 40 seconds. No, it's less than that. It's less than that. It's gonna pop sooner than that. Oh, it was 40 seconds. 15:30. So the next circle pops. La La late. Spotting the rotation. It's gonna be good info to give across, but not too much for them to do about it right now. Let's just remove some logos in the distance. 15 seconds. Where, oh where are we headed? Shots fired between the Penguins and Phantom, the two P teams. Where's this one headed? Where's this one headed? I'm not quite sure. Let's see. New circle. It's gonna pop. It's gonna head down south. It was gonna go somewhere south. I thought it might go a little more east, but it's gonna go into the wild open here, and it's gonna be hard to play from, that's for sure. So many teams. 2 teams on the north side. The split Elite Esports up here as well, and then we have Northern Lights now trying to take the fight, or they will have to take the fight to Elgigand, who are waiting on the other side. Marcelik. Headshot coming towards him. Still has a couple of first aids though, so he should be alright. Should be alright. Ooh! Headshot battle. M-Force in the meantime tries to rotate forward. They have to turn around. 80 found one. At least the flush Uber was there with the nog initially. Marcelik has 1 nade to utilize. I'm just afraid of swapping around between players right now, guys. I'm sorry. Very afraid of swapping players too much. As we said before, Phantom, they would probably want to relocate as soon as the circle popped. A nice headshot from deep. Take down Marcelik. That should be the push coming in from Northern Lights. Should have to think. Norgis realizes there's no rest coming up on his teammate. Has to back off immediately. Makes the run down towards... Unfortunately for them, where all 4 players of FaZe Clan are sitting somewhat ready and waiting for them. Norgis, he is inside the circle now. Can he just prone it down and stay put, or is he trying to go full speed all the way down the ridge? That might be the play. Let's see if it's going to work out or not. He's running as fast as he can. But where's the end? Where do you run to? The bushes? Maybe the bushes is the play, if you can get all the way down there. Bus face is on the other ridge. 8C. Not eyes on this side either. Uber drives to the center dip. Might be able to get it, and yes indeed he does. Able to stay put. One of the buggies is on fire. Might want to blow that thing up. And now the remaining Northern Lights players will have a little bit of a tricky run to make over the ridge here as well. They need to come down the hill at some point. Not yet. They can chill up here at least for a little while longer. For how much longer? I'm not sure. Grove Street, they fall. 14th place for them. Sparrow. Perfect 6 in deeps. You have you've climbed the mountain. You've climbed the mountain. How the hell are you planning on falling down? Getting down, I should say. Oh, quiet. At least for a little while longer. Whenever Northern Lights commit to what side of the hill they want to go down, I think all hell will break loose, at least towards Everest. Spiro jacks up Uber. No one else is coming in, but they do have a pretty decent angle over towards him. They can see him in the dip. You can see him down there. His eyes down towards him. Now both the buggies are soon to be on fire. Circle shifts towards the north. Navi finds Gustav. Best of luck. As soon as that knock comes in, almost down in return. Gustav tagged up by that nade. Should be going down. You can see 8 and Fuzzface both moving to the dip. That's why Uber went there earlier. They wanted to make sure they had a place to go if the next circle shifted away from them, which it did, and that's why they're down there now. 8 Fuzzface, they get out. 3 vehicles, all of them smoking or on fire. I don't think they want to be driving in any of that. Moving forward. There's one vehicle explosion, and all Gustav can do is lay there and see his friends be inside the circle and say, "You go, guys, you go. I believe in you." Crate for tap if he wants it. He's already taken it. Weapon wasn't picked up. That's a Grossa. Not a big fan, I guess. Fair enough. Mini and M4, full level or full 5-5 gear. They want to up to play. That's a silent pull up, best of luck. And stop on the rock. Still outside the circle though. They need to figure out how they want to push further forward. 305. Wait, 303. 305. 303 still sitting outside the circle as well. Now I think Kovalevi has been spotted on the backside. I think Tap got eyes on him, and that's a massive read. Massive spot as well. Oh, the timing. Kovalevi pushed on over. Wasn't expecting him to get in here right now, and now they have to deal with the player behind them as well. Best of luck just falls now too. Hyperion, they're out. Pusex goes down. Kemba spotted out, and Kovalevi finds 2 kills and almost now. Oh, nope, never mind. I was gonna say almost placement points, but nope, he falls short. Rise and win. Eliminated. The fight now starting to escalate inside of hospital. How many times have you seen an actual like a competitive PUBG fight inside hospital? That never happens. Oh, the timing is off. He gets one, but he goes down in return. The power of the Molotov. Kesik goes down 2, and Lovers able to stand strong. Current first place team should be able to get the rest up as well, so they'll keep 3 players on their feet. 8C falls. Fuzzface found Silas though. Silas down. You have Fuzzface on the ridge right here. Somehow I flew to Buster. Not sure how that happened. I thought I was going to crash there for a second, but fortunately that didn't happen either. Fuzzface is down the side. Penta is 1-1. Sparking is on the other. Smokes forward. Silas, I think it's the first knock on him, so he should be able to stay alive through this for a little while at least. 8C flushed by Brascale. Monate's being lobbed forward to try and seal. Ooh, no, bounces a bit too far. That one too far as well. Let's face an Uber. The only 2 players left alive for Face. And Sparking. Same thing on the other side for 303. That Molotov is going to go. I like the idea. I don't think it was on purpose, but I really like the idea. To think that Uber gets eyes on Sparking from underneath. No, he doesn't. He does find him, but Fuzzface fortunately is there with the response immediately after. Now, if you're Lovers, you might want to engage on this, seeing as the kill feed is lit up down towards the south. That's a lot of room you can clear, and I think that's why I see Manic sprint forward right now. The Berserker, or whatever he's called. Barbarian pushing forward with his big sword. But nope, I'm not gonna start shooting. Fuzzface does spot them. Tries to shoot and say, "Stay away! Stay away!" And for the first time in 4 games, Face Clan find themselves in placement points. Deep somehow made his way down the mountain. Didn't think that was going to happen, but for now, he's alright. Will he be seen by Uber, though? I would think. Yes, Uber does spot him in the blue brawl scale. It's going to be the one to get the kill, though. So 5 teams left alive, and we're only in phase 6 with 4 team players. This is going to be empty for a while. Cameras spots M4s on the side. Everyone's just waiting and holding off it, just making sure that no sneaky snakes are coming in from behind. And I think if you're Terry, you're starting to understand, even the entirety of M4s, to be fair, you're starting to understand that whatever you're trying to do to leave this building, it's most likely not going to work. Raw scale, what do you have to play from? You can push through that tree, but that ain't gonna grant you much cover, buddy. You need some knocks. You need some knocks right now. Maybe if you can get down Uber and one of the Phantom players, you have a run to make, but I'm not seeing it happening. Blue is already pushing in. Vehicle is popped. Raw scale, are you going to be the next player to fall? Will you be player dead? 13 alive. Will you be the first to go? I think that's going to be the case. I don't see anyone else at least getting killed before you. But you never know. You never know. Maybe you can pull off a miracle. Stay alive through all of it. Healing up as best as you can. Phrase 6 hurts like a very hurting circle. And he's going to be dead. To be expected. M4's falls in 5th place. And now this one is going to be fun. With so many teams, you have 3 teams on the edges, 1 in the center. Whichever team gets the edge circle now should be granted a top 2 placement. FaZe have to move. Penguins need to cross the road. If they can magically time it to push at the same time, it might work for both of them. But I would think that FaZe need to push towards Lovers. You want to think that Penguins need to go down towards where Phantom sits, but it's... yeah, I don't know. I do not know how this one is going to work out. Lala late. On his own down here. They are 3 alive. They have to commit all 4. I feel like they have to commit all 4 to holding off FaZe here. They know that the center compound team won't move. They have the guys up north, and they will get a like audible cue. As soon as they start moving, shots will be fired, and they will hear it. Let's see Uber. That's level 3 gear. On the other side, Lala Late is the one waiting for him. He's not moving at all. Now he might be running up. Q has been given. Oh, you need to continue running over the top. Lala was here as well, and Uber can fall back. No damage done so far. Simka seen above. FaZe needs to help hold from behind, and actually this is allowed, because this is dragging out as much as it is, it has allowed for the Penguins to cross over. Didn't expect that to be an option. But we will see now how exactly this is going to pan out. 3v2 in favor of the Lovers, your current first place team coming into this game. But we also saw the leaderboards and how extremely close everything is here. More utility being used. Smokes to try and block off any vision from the warehouses below. No one's going to overcommit to it. And right now, I was just going to say it might actually work in real handy for FaZe if Nuclear Penguins will continue to push forward, which it seems like they will. Simka falls. The suppressed Groza barely makes a sound. Uber now pushes forward as well. Manic is looking the other way, and that's going to catch them off guard. Late falls down, but spotted out just before the smoke bloomed. Uber needs to push further forward, though. So does FaZe. They're in the blue in just a second. Now Molotovs are coming in. Oh my lord, Uber caught that one with his teeth. Should be going down. I would assume, no, he stays alive. He has Manic on top of him, practically. If not killed by an opponent, he is going to go down to the blue. There's no way he's going to get up on his feet fast enough. No, he's going to fall. FaZe alive as well, at least for now. Prone in the smoke. All of Phantom are pushing out. Hellscream finds 1. The Penguins want more. They won game 1. They want to win game number 4 as well. These finds 1, Wanderer finds a second. Hellscream is all that's left alive, unless a FaZe can do some matching here. It looks like Phantom will be able to bring it home. That nade seals it. FaZe 1v3. We've seen him do it before. Is this one of those magic FaZe moments, or won't it be? One seen over the top. Wanderer falls. These is immediately there, but he finds him in return, and Phantom secures kill number 10 and their first chicken dinner.